Greetings, beautiful souls, and thank you for tuning in to part 2 of Genesis chapter 1, the creation of the world. And this is the breakdown. So, first thing I wanted to say is the word mourning. Now, there's nothing good about mourning. Words are spells, okay? And we were actually taught to say good morning to a lot of individuals. Upon my awakening or ascension, what I noticed is a lot of individuals in my last community were actually saying, morning, a lot of mornings. And honestly, my cat died after that. Okay, so what I've noticed is the word mourning is actually a spell. Anyone wishing you mourning is basically wishing you death upon your family, unknowingly, but the entities within them are aware of what they're doing. Okay, so be careful with that. Now, another thing I wanted to say is there is no space, okay? According to Genesis 1 verses 6, where God said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters," which means the expanse of the sky, right? Water above, water beneath, right? So where would space be, right? So there you see NASA hasn't been going to space, okay? And according to Buzz Aldrin, they never went to the moon, all right? Something for you guys to research. Now, another thing I wanted to mention is in regards to the creation of man and woman. It actually says God created man in his own image, right? In the image of God, he created him. So both times it actually mentions that God created only man in his image, okay? But females are actually also created in God's image as well. And if you notice, there are no books of females in the Bible, right? That's because they were actually taken out. There are actually books of Mary, a book of Mary Magdalene, a book of Judith, a book of Sarah, and, numerous other books. If you take a look at the book of Esther, it's only a small portion of her book, right? Of her gospel, right? That's because back in the days, men basically shunned the woman. All right. So that is 3 things I found in chapter 1 of Genesis. Now, another thing, let's go back for a minute, was where everything that God created was by himself, right? And then all of a sudden, he mentions in Genesis chapter 1, verses 26, God says, "Let us make man in our image." So who is us? Okay. God created everything by himself. You could actually, take a look at chapter 1 of Genesis. Everything, the light, the sun, the moon, the vegetation, everything was created only by God himself. And then all of a sudden, there is us. Okay? So, those are the manipulation tactics that were used. And if you guys agree with me, please comment below. If you do not agree with me, please comment below. And if you have anything to add, please comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I opened your eyes to, the manipulation tactics of the individuals that wrote this particular Bible. Okay. Now, not saying that you don't need to read it, because like I said, God's word is within this book, but you do need to use your discernment. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Talk to you soon. Bye.